Traffic flow is congested on the N1 road that enters Louis Trichardt town in Limpopo. Motorists traveling north from Polokwane are using all 4 lanes, preventing southbound traffic from moving. Long northbound queues have also formed at the nearby Capricorn toll plaza. Traffic officials are trying to control traffic flow. Limpopo Provincial Traffic Chief Director Jane Mulaudzi is going to be joining us to unpack the road fatalities recorded so far in and around Limpopo. A very good afternoon to you, Jane. Thank you for your time with us on the SABC at this hour.
Good afternoon and thanks for having me.
Perhaps at this point you could just talk to the updates emerging in Limpopo province regarding the road stats, perhaps even on the back of the Department of Transport having released its interim stats.
Yes, I can confirm what you were saying, that N1 North is fully packed for now as I'm talking to you. All our toll gates are very heavy with traffic. As I'm talking to you now, the Mercado traffic circle that you are talking about on the N1, we are having a challenge because the circle we even called a sunrise to say they must come and assess it because it's like it's an engineering issue. The circle is only having 1 lane, and when they came, there will be 2, but the circle itself is only having 1 lane. Then it's causing trouble for us. Every time when there is congestion, we experience the same problem. So we are urging to motorists to be patient because there is nothing that we can do. They have to wait because they must share this 1 lane from all the 4 directions. So as I'm talking to you now, we are still also having a problem of people who are overspeeding, and then they ended up losing control, and we are having some few accidents where people are losing lives. So we urge all the motorists to be patient, to drive according to the speed limits, because we are losing people unnecessarily so.
Jane, thank you for giving us those insights. So you're speaking to time delays that obviously have occurred and some of the concerns that you're witnessing thus far. But given the incidences that have come to the fore, how does it compare to that of last year at this time, at the very same time this last year?
I think we were doing good, but when the minister announced, you have seen that it's 50-50 on our side, but we are worried because people are dying. But if people can try and comply to the rules of the road, I think we can do better this year.
So at this point as a province, what are you going to be doing to ramp up road safety campaigns and festive season inspections, given the stats that are emerging as the festive season continues?
We will continue to deploy our officers 24/7, and our priority will be on visible patrol, so that they must be moving up and down, because like I'm indicating, some of the drivers, as and when they don't see traffic officers, they start to have their own lanes, like in toll gates, like on the traffic circle that I'm saying is causing us in Mercado. So all over in our main routes within all the 5 districts, officers are working 24/7, prioritizing visible patrol.
Okay, so speaking about that, Samir, I also wanted to look at the efficacy of the prayer that was also held at the beginning of the festive season, and also heeding different stakeholders regarding safety and responsibility. What's coming to the fore on that front as we speak?
Pardon me, I didn't get you well.
I was saying at the beginning of the festive period, we saw that there were prayer services that were held to, just bless the road, bless the journey, perhaps also cleanse the roads ahead. And I wonder if, how bringing different stakeholders are going at this point, heeding safety and responsibility. What are you witnessing on that front?
I think we can safely say as a department, we did have our own prayer service, and also SAPS, they did the cleansing ceremony. But I think I can say that it's working for us, because we can see that most of the motorists are complying, but unfortunately there are those that do not comply, which end up costing us as a province.
Absolutely. And Jane, just as we conclude, looking at, for those who've tuned in and need to just be reminded of some of the safety features and tips that you as a department have put together, what would you like to say as a plea, as a call to action for you road users during this festive period?
My plea will be on the pedestrians and the drivers. If all these two can comply to the rules of the road, I'm telling you we can reduce fatalities. Because our main challenge now are the pedestrians. We are having high number of pedestrians who have lost their lives since the 1st of December. And also the drivers, if they can comply and respect all other road users, I think we can do better.
Jane Mulaudzi, let's leave that conversation there. Thank you for joining us on the SABC at this hour. Jane Mulaudzi is Limpopo Provincial Traffic Chief Director, weighing in on the festive season period, some of the data, the statistics emerging, just urging road users also to exercise caution, plea to adhere to the rules of the road as the festive season continues.